Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again. I would like to give this message to white people. The Gestapo that you have in your streets in various cities, blue states, and where Democrats are, sent in there by evil Trump. I want you to know that they are able to get away with this kind of stuff because of what you did. You were trained. You didn't stop it when they were doing it to the natives. You didn't stop it all of those years they've been doing it to black folks, still doing it. And now they're bringing that same stuff on you. They're bringing the same stuff on you because they got a crook in the White House. They got a crook who's doing everything he possibly can to stay out of jail. And he knows he's broken all the rules, and that's exactly where he's supposed to be, in jail. But more than that, you better think about this here too. They are getting rid of all the professional people that you might have that's been training for generations to be good in the positions that they have. They are kicking these generals out. They're kicking people who got authority out and putting in no count people like get measles because somebody dumb and stupid. Well, what I want to tell you about Trump, you see, he's out there talking about in Ukraine, Zelensky started this war, is a dictator. No, that's just crap. See, what Trump is planning on doing is, if he has to, he's trying to break down all of the power structure, even at the military level, so that if need be, he will allow a a world power, Russia, China, anybody that wants to fight the U.S., to come over here and attack the U.S. And the U.S. will not have the mindset. They will not have the smarts to know what to do. They will not know what to do because Hexet, that joker running around there running his mouth, has no idea what he's doing. He just playing soldier. And the point of it is, ladies and gentlemen, it seems to me like it's exactly a setup. Because if people attack you, who's going to command stuff? You think these jokers that he's put in power know what to do? No. And then he wants to call his shot. And he has no idea what he's supposed to be doing. He just call his shots. And you, the American people, will be screwed up. I'm telling you this because out there in the streets fussing and cussing at these Gestapo's guys. I remember when I was 10 years old, 5 years old, watching combat on television. These guys are in World War II fighting Germans, and these crooks, soldiers, was out there doing stuff, the same darn thing that they're doing to America now. They were doing it back there in Germany, and that's all you saw. And now they're doing it to American people because evil has finally got over here. It was already over here. But if you don't stop this stuff, it just keeps going round and round in a circle. So what you see right now has been going on in other places of the world for quite some time. But it never will stop. And now it's right here in America. Trump, white people trying to stay in power, they just don't know that their time is up. Their time is up. And God has someone else to put in power. You should be grateful because whoever is in power will not treat you like white people do. White people don't have a heart. Some of them do, but then they don't have a kind of heart to stop anything. Look, Donald Trump told you, he promised you he was going to do these things to you, and white people let it. Now he's doing it, and white people still let it. If that had been a black man, they'd have stopped it in a week. If it lasted that long, it'd have been stopped. Donald Trump been doing it for years and still doing it. So what do you think that's all about? Well, I tell you what, you will pay. You will pay. So stop fussing at these guys out there. These guys have no sense. They just taking orders. What you really should be doing is kicking Trump's butt out of office. And everybody that sticks behind him should be kicked out of office if they're in office. And I mean kicked out of office. Not in office, kicked out of office. Is this what you have to settle for? Is this what you gonna settle for? I mean, I know you loved it when it was just coming in blacks, but it's at you now. You always had power, you say. You can't stop this? Come on, you can't stop this? I bet you could if you wanted to.